Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Can I have a high five? How are you today? How are you today, people? How are you? Okay, are we ready for the session? Okay, I am not seeing much of high five here. Please interact. Yes. Okay, fine. Okay, let us start. Can someone quickly tell me what we did in the last session? Who wants to volunteer? Can someone quickly raise your hands? Aarti. Okay. In the last session, we stopped with the concept of sentences. We learned that there are two important parts of a sentence. One is the subject, the other one is the predicate, right? And we also learned that there are different types of sentences. Okay, and each when I say different types of sentences, each sentence has its own sentence structure. At the outset, we learned that there is something called simple sentence, and also we learned that there is something called compound sentence. Any questions so far? Okay. So before we proceed further, we are going to learn a new thing today. Okay. How many are you? How many of you are eager to learn new writing today? Can I have yes in the chat box, please? Wake up. Grab yourself a cup of tea. Can I have yes in the chat box? Very good, Sayan. Others, please wake up. Wake up. I want to see interaction. Okay, Jyoti, Sarabeshwaran. Okay, all of you want to learn. Okay, very good. Fine. So we are going to get into the topic of writing. We are going to do some live writing. Okay. I want one volunteer from your side to help me with the task. Who wants to volunteer? Please raise your hands. I'll help you with the task. I want you to volunteer. Who wants to volunteer? Please raise your hands. Okay. I have some volunteers. Okay. Kokila wants to volunteer. Okay. Kokila, I am allowing you to talk. Okay. Till you are on the speaking mode. I'm just getting my screen ready. I'm sharing the screen. Okay, Kokila, can you talk? Can you talk, Kokila? Any other volunteers? Anyone else who wants to volunteer? Okay, Kokila has gone. Anyone who wants to volunteer, please raise your hands. I cannot proceed the class without you. Okay, who wants? Okay, Jyoti Lakshmi. Okay. Jyoti, can you talk? Jyoti, are you there? Okay, till Jyoti responds, let us get on with what we are going to do. Okay, Today we are going to learn about hardcore writing. Okay, writing can be of different types. Okay, you need not write only for technical reasons, or you need not write only for sharing your knowledge. There are different purposes for which you can write. Just like reading, you have different purposes for writing. Okay, so when I say different purposes for writing, it can be for learning, it can be for improving your creativity, or it can be for a formal assessment or assignment, or it can be for higher educational purposes like research. Okay. Now we are going to learn how to write. Okay. Volunteer. Jyoti, can you hear me? Okay. I'm going to pick a volunteer on my own now. Okay. Let me pick a volunteer on my own. Okay. Gayatri, are you there, Gayatri? Gayatri, Gayatri, can you talk? Gayatri, I'm going to wait for another minute or so. I cannot proceed the session without a volunteer. If you want to waste the time, it's okay. We can waste, but I want a volunteer. Please raise your hand if you're volunteering. Sarabeshwaran, okay. Sarabeshwaran, I am unmuting you. Please talk as soon as you are setting up your mic. Sarabeshwaran, please talk. Sarabeshwaran. Okay. Is not able to talk. Okay, fine. Let me start off with the session. If you choose to make this session a one-way talk, I'm ready for that, but it won't benefit you. Okay. When we talk of writing, okay, we can write on any topic, literally, right? So when we talk of a general creative writing kind of a topic where there is no right or wrong, you're just either explaining about something or you're imagining and writing something. Okay, it is very unstructured. It is open. You can put your thoughts and write into a good paragraph. Okay. So we are going to take one topic here. Okay. How to make new friends. Right. So I want you to add points. Okay. I'm going to switch on the timer. Okay. I want you to add points. The topic is how to make new friends. Okay. So, okay, let me share my screen again. I think I have not shared my entire screen. Okay. Are you able to see the notepad? Are you able to see the notepad? Are you able to see the notepad? Can you please quickly give a thumbs up? Okay, you can't see the notepad. Okay. Okay. Uh, share screen, entire screen. Okay, I think now you should be able to see the notepad. Right. Okay. The topic is how to make new friends. Right. So I will switch on the timer like we always do. I will give you 3 minutes. Right. I want everyone to try. Okay. everyone should give me 3 lines in this topic. Okay, how to make new friends. We will discuss and learn and put it formally, but I want you to please try and give me 3 lines. Okay, I'm setting the timer for 3 minutes. 1 line in a minute. It is very, very reasonable. The topic is how to make new friends. Okay, the timer is starting now. Start. Okay, stop writing. Stop writing. I'm going to just pick up a person in random. Okay. I want that person to unmute and answer me. Right? Okay. Let me see. Sayed, are you ready? Can you talk? Sayed? 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 Sayed Afsal. Irkiappa? Sarabeshwaran, I'm unmuting you again. Please try and talk. This is a writing exercise. Only if you answer, we can proceed further, right? Any volunteers?
Ma'am, can you hear me, ma'am?
Sarabeshwaran, I can hear you.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma. Thank you for volunteering to help us learn.
Okay.
Okay. Did you see the topic, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma. So can you dictate your lines? I will just write them and we can correct it.
Okay. Easy to interact with others, ma'am. First point.
Can you be little louder, ma?
Easy to interact with others, ma'am.
Okay. The line is easy to interact with others. Okay. Okay.
First impression is the best impression, ma'am. So
Okay. First impression is the best impression. Okay.
to irritate, don't irritate with others, ma'am. Don't irritate with others, ma'am.
Okay. Don't irritate.
Opposite person. Others are opposite person, ma'am.
Sorry, ma.
Don't irritate with others or opposite person.
Okay, da. Okay. Okay. Sarvesh, first of all, very good on trying to come up with 3 sentences. Okay. Don't worry about the correct or wrong part now. Okay. I want you to answer me slowly. Okay. On whatever questions I ask. From there, we will take it forward. Right? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
The first line is easy to interact with others. Okay. This is the first line. Okay. Can you explain what you wanted to communicate in this line? தமிழ்ல சொல்லுங்க.
சகஜமா எல்லார்ட்டையும் பழகணும், மேம்.
ஓகே. சோ நீ வந்து இப்ப இதுல என்ன சொல்லிருக்கனா ஈஸி டு இன்டராக்ட் வித் அதர்ஸ். இது வந்து ஒரு ஒரு பர்టిక్యులர் பர்சனையோ ஒரு பர்టిక్యులர் ஆப்போசிட் பார்ட்டியோ டினோட் பண்ணல. This does not have any subject in it. Okay. The first rule we learned was every sentence should have a subject and a predicate. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will try to add a subject to this line. Okay. So you are writing it for others to read, right? So you can say we must be easy or we must interact with others. புரியுதாப்பா?
Yes, ma'am. புரியுது, ma'am.
So here we is the subject and the rest of it is the predicate. So இப்போ இந்த லைன் வந்து நீ சொல்ல வந்த மீனிங் கொண்டு வருதாப்பா?
Yes, ma'am. அது கிட்டத்தட்ட சேம் மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு.
Or if you are stressing on you must be able to easily interact with others, you can say that also. You must be able to easily interact with others. இதான சொல்ல வந்த?
Yes, ma'am.
So now you see, you have the idea. The idea you have is correct. Okay, there is no mistake in your idea, right? And you have got the predicate part very correct. That your sentence was incomplete because it did not have the subject and the predicate and also the connection. Okay, va?
Okay.
So this is the first line. Now second line. First impression is the best impression. இதுல என்ன சொல்ல வர நீ?
அது வந்து அதுக்கு அடுத்த லைன் தான் மேம் தேவைப்படுது. இந்த லைன் இல்ல மேம். ஜஸ்ட் சொல்றதுக்காக சொன்னேன் மேம். ஆக்சுவலி ரெண்டாவது லைன் தான் மேம் தேவைப்பட்டுச்சு. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இம்ப்ரெஷன் இஸ் பெஸ்ட் இம்ப்ரெஷன் அப்படின்றது வந்து முதல் தடவை பேசுறப்ப அடுத்தவங்க வந்து எரிச்சலாகிற மாதிரி பேசக்கூடாது. அவங்க பேசுறப்பே அவங்க கிட்ட அப்படி பேசக்கூடாது.
So this is the third line. First impression is the best impression. Third line,
No, ma'am. சேர்த்து தான் மேம் வருது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இம்ப்ரெஷன் இஸ் பெஸ்ட் இம்ப்ரெஷன் மேம். ஸோ டோன்ட் இரிட்டேட் வித் அதர்ஸ். இது அப்படியே சேர்ந்து வருது.
ஓகே.
அடுத்த லைனுக்கு தான் இன்னொரு லைன் இருக்கு மேம்.
இது ஒரு சிங்கிள் லைன்னு சொல்றியா?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now what do you want to say? You want to say, since first impression is the best impression, don't irritate others. Correct? வந்து இந்த preposition இந்த with வந்து தேவையில்லை. Okay. அடுத்தவங்கள இரிட்டேட் பண்ணாத அப்படின்னு நீ சொல்ல வரனா டோன்ட் இரிட்டேட் அதர்ஸ்ன்னு சொன்னா போதும். ரைட்? அடுத்தவங்களோட நீ இரிட்டேட் பண்ணாத அப்படின்னு சொல்ல வரனா டோன்ட் இரிட்டேட் வித் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். ஓகே? So you are just telling don't irritate the other person. Okay? So you can write it as first impression is the best impression. So don't irritate others. ஓகேவா?
ஓகே மேம்.
வந்து நீ 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 வந்து இந்த நியூ பேராகிராஃப படிச்சு பாரு, உனக்கு ஒரு நல்ல மீனிங் கிடைக்குதான்னு பார்க்கலாம். Can you read this lines for us?
We must able to easy interact with others. First impression is the best impression, so don't irritate others.
Okay?
Okay ma'am.
See, the idea is yours. We did not change the idea. We just modified to make sure that every sentence has a subject and a predicate. Okay வா?
பட் ஆனா அது இப்ப டவுட் மேம், இது மேல இருக்கிறது படிச்சாலுமே அதே மீனிங் தான் மேம் வரும், இல்ல வேற மீனிங் எதுவும் வருமா?
அதாவது in the base idea wise it is correct. Okay, that I am telling you from the beginning. Just as per the sentence structure. Okay, இப்போ நீ வந்து easy to interact with others அப்படின்னு சொல்றமா இந்த லைன்ல, இந்த லைனை படிச்சா வந்து உனக்கு எப்படி என்ன மீனிங் கன்வே ஆகுது? வந்து ஒரு மாதிரி பாதியில கட்டான சென்டென்ஸ் மாதிரி தெரியலையா உனக்கு? நான் உங்ககிட்ட கேக்குறேன்ப்பா, how to make new friends அப்படின்னு கேக்குறேன். நீ என்கிட்ட வந்து நல்லா பேசணும்
பார்க்க அது ஒரு கீ பாயிண்ட் மாதிரி தெரியுது மேம்.
என்னமா?
அது பார்க்க ஒரு கீ பாயிண்ட் மாதிரி தெரியுது மேம், அவ்வளவுதான்.
கரெக்ட். So இது ஏன் இந்த கீ பாயிண்ட் மாதிரி தெரியுதுனா, why it looks like key point is because we are used to writing key points in the exam. Okay. Yes, this will not help when you communicate with others. When you communicate with others, if you say easy to interact with others, அவனுக்கு ஒண்ணும் புரியாது. நீ யார சொல்ற, என்ன 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 பண்ண சொல்ற? So you should make it as a subject and predicate connected sentence. You can say, hey, you can interact, you have to be easy to interact, or you have to interact easily with the others. That's all.
Okay.
Prida.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, thank you, ma. Thank you, Sarvesh.
Thank you.
I want another volunteer. Can I have a volunteer, please? Can I have a volunteer? Okay. Now we are going to go and try a little different topic. Okay. I want you to think of an important person I know about. Okay. I will set the timer. This time I will not pick a volunteer. Type your 3 sentences in the question answer box. Right? Your time starts now. An important person I know. You have to type 3 sentences in the question answer box. Make it fast. We will keep repeating the exercise until someone types the response. We have 2.5 minutes. An important person I know. Putting it in the chat also. Keeping the timer here. I'm not seeing any responses. Start typing. Write about an important person that you know. are going to reach the exact half of the time. Okay, it's 1.5 minutes more. Anyone who is ready, who can volunteer, please raise your hands. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible? Thank you for confirming. We have last 50 seconds. I'm not seeing any responses yet in the chat box. Please respond. Please add your 3 sentences. Last 30 seconds. Guys, please try. Only if you try, you can learn communication. It is not like the other sessions where you can observe and then go and practice. It is going to happen only if you try and practice. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time up. Okay. I have got one answer. Okay, I've got 2 answers. The first one is Preeti. Preeti says, the important person that I know is my best friend because she helped me in the times of my difficulties, especially with my studies. And she is always been my side when I am down and worried. Very, very well tried, Preeti. Are you willing to learn how to correct your sentence, Preeti? Do you want to talk? The second person who has responded is Syed. Syed says the person who is important in my life was my mother. From childhood, she never let me down. She stands as my backbone till now in all situations. Good one, Syed. But there are some corrections that you need to make. Please let me know if you are willing to talk. I cannot do these corrections without your support. Syed, are you willing to talk? Please raise your hands. Preeti? Yes, Syed, I am allowing you to talk. Syed? Syed, can you unmute yourself and talk? Okay, I'm going to try it on my own until you connect. If there is anyone else who wants to try, please raise your hands. Okay, we have the first line, right? Which is the person who is important in my life was my mother. Is there anything wrong with this line? Can someone tell me? The person who is important in my life was my mother. Is there anything wrong in that line? Is there anything wrong? If it is wrong, give me a thumbs down. If it is a right, give me a thumbs up. Is there anything wrong? Please act fast. Okay, someone says thumbs down. Okay, what is wrong? Is anyone willing to say? Okay. Okay, Syed can't connect. It's okay, Syed. You can continue in the chat. Okay. Preeti wants to talk. I'll give you a chance, Preeti. Okay. So Preeti says, is my mother. Correct. The problem is, was means it is a past tense. Right? Given that you are referring to your mother now, it should be is. Syed, you have written the sentence very well. Right? So the person who is important in my life is my mother. This is a very well written sentence. Except for that grammatical mistake, this is a very well written sentence because this sentence has a subject and a predicate. Okay. Now, from my childhood, she never let me down. Here, there is a small problem. Can someone tell me what is the problem here? Can someone tell me what is the problem with this sentence? You see a problem with this line. From my childhood, she never let me down. What is the problem with that sentence? Is there a mistake? Okay. Syed, I want you to make a note. See, you never start a sentence from using a preposition like from. Okay. From, so, and idella use pani, you cannot start a sentence. Okay. What are you coming to say? You're coming to say that your mom has never let you down since you were a child, right? So you can say this as she never let me down since my childhood, right? I want you to understand that it is better to start the line with a subject or a clear start point rather than going with the preposition and all of that. In fact, she start panadoda, my mom never let me down since my childhood, right? This is a second sentence or the correction. The third sentence is she stands as my backbone till now in all situations. This sentence is very well thought of, right? I'm just making some minor correction. Okay. Instead of she, like I said, you can say my mom stands as my backbone till now in all the situations. Or you can simply say till now in every situation. Okay. Now I'm just copying all the corrections that we made. I'm just copying. Okay. Now, if we read the corrected lines, the person who is important in my life is my mother. My mom never lets me down since my childhood. My mom stands as my backbone till now in every situation, right? Or in this sentence, you can say, my mom has never let me down since my childhood. Okay? Right? Do you agree that this paragraph has improved? Do you agree that this paragraph has improved? Okay. Thank you, Syed. So this is how you write a small set of points about a topic. Okay. Okay. Well tried, Syed. I really appreciate your effort. Okay. Nice. Now, Preeti, do you want to address your paragraph, Preeti? Preeti? Preeti, I'm unmuting you. I'm unmuting you, Preeti. Preeti, can you hear me? Preeti?
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Kana, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'm just going to copy your points, okay? And then we will take it one at a time.
Sure, ma'am.
First of all, Preeti, I really like your way of writing because you have thought out the sentences in a very good way. Okay. So just some minor corrections that I want you to focus on. Okay. For the first point, the important person that I know is my best friend. I have no complaints here. You can have it the same way. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Just that it is better always to start the line with the subject. You can say, my best friend is the most important person I know. You can say that. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Just for the reason that it is always nice to start a sentence with a subject. In the second line, the first rule is you should not start a sentence with because. The only mistake, very blatant mistake here is to remove because. Okay. You can have the rest of the line as it is with some modification. Right? So it says, she helped me in the times of my difficulty. See, whenever you write about something, no, it is important in English to keep it short and avoid use of more articles. அதாவது தேவையில்லாம prepositions the at a அதெல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம ஒரே சென்டென்ஸ்ல நிறைய யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஓகே. So she helped me in the times of my difficulties. அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்கு பதிலா she helped me during difficult times. The sentence பாரு இப்ப எவ்வளவு சிம்பிள் ஆயிடுச்சு பாரு.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, got it.
Especially with my studies. The rest of the sentence is fine. So when you write the sentence and if it has so much of articles and preposition, நீங்க பாரு, in வந்து preposition, the வந்து article, right? Of வந்து preposition, right? ஒரு லைன்ல இவ்ளோ இருந்துச்சுன்னா அந்த லைனை படிக்கிறது வந்து கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். ஓகேவா?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. The last point, first correction, you should not start with and. She is always been my side when I am down and worried. This line needs a little bit of correction. Okay. So she helped me. She has helped me in Varnama. She has helped me during difficult times. So appa you are referring to the past. Okay. Suddenly in the sentence like is use பண்ணனா is refers to the present. Okay. So நம்ம வந்து whenever we write a paragraph, we either write it in past tense or in present tense. We don't mix both. So you say she has always been on my side when I am down, worried. Frida?
Okay, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
if you read your 3 sentences now, okay? If you read your 3 sentences now, it comes as, let me just go up. It comes as, by my best friend is the most important person I know. She has helped me during difficult times, especially with my studies. She has always been on my side when I'm down and worried. இப்ப எப்படி இருக்கு? Is it making more meaning?
Yes, ma'am.
உனக்கு வந்து did you get what are the corrections that I said?
Yes, ma'am. I'm able to understand it. Yes, ma'am.
So the first lesson is reduce the number of prepositions and articles in the same line. Okay. And second thing is to not have because and so all of that in the starting of the sentence. Okay. Is that
Okay,
clear?
ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Ganesh.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. So when we started off today, we started off with the idea of writing for any topic. Okay. So now I request everyone to please practice what you were taught today. Okay. In tomorrow's session, we will continue topic. For the rest of this week, we will continue topic writing until at least 50% of you have participated in this exercise. Okay. We are going to learn how to write on simple general topics like today and on some technical and engineering related topics as well. This will be very important and useful for preparing for your interview talk. Okay. I request everyone to please participate. Keeping quiet will not help in these sessions. Right? Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Was the session useful? Was the session useful? Okay. Okay, in tomorrow's session, I require everyone to be actively participating. Okay. I don't want anyone to keep quiet. I should have difficulty in choosing person to talk. Okay. Right. So we are winding up today's session here. If I start the next topic, it will drag. So I'm just stopping here today. Please take these two topics which we discussed today and practice it. Okay. We will meet again in tomorrow's session. Right? Have a good day. Thank you so much, everyone. Karthi,
Yeah, ma'am.
can I please stop the recording? Ma? The
Oh,
session.
okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Jyoti. That was very kind of you. Please continue.